Hello guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an unhaul, and as I just started editing said unhaul, I realized I never did an introduction. I just started unhauling. So yeah, what you will see is one of my bigger shelves I'm going to unhaul. There's going to be a part 1 and there's going to be a part 2 because there was just so many books that I needed to unhaul, and it's a lot of books. And then my nieces and my nephew came over and we needed to put the books somewhere, so there will be a part 2 because I never finished, but at least you have part 1. Yeah, just a disclaimer really quickly. I know some people, they might see their favorite books in here that I'm just gonna get rid of, but I do believe that I have explained why I haven't got, or why I am going to get rid of it, and a lot of it has to do with it's just has sat on my bookshelf and I've either read it and I haven't gone back to it in years, or it's been there and I just haven't read it and I probably don't see myself picking it up. There's lots of reasons why, but yeah, so let's get on to the video. I hope you guys like it, and stay tuned for part 2. It is coming. And oh, also be noted too, it was before my hair got done, so you'll notice this is very bright. I'm looking right now how not bright my hair is in this video, so, but enjoy the video, guys. I am surrounded by books. There are quite a bit of books that I am just not going to keep. There's just a couple books that I'm not going to keep, and I don't know, either I've read them or it's been on the shelf too long. Sorry about the noise back there, but it's hot in this house. So there's books in here that I'm going to keep. There's books in here I won't keep. So to start, let me talk to you about books that I am going to keep. I have the whole Hannah Swenson series. There's another pile behind here, and they're my favorite cozy mysteries, and it took me a long time to find all of these books, especially the older ones, like the very first one. This is the very first Joanne Fluke book. This is the Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder. And then the second one, like, this is a library book. Like, I had to hunt some of these down. And this one is like, it's falling apart. like, okay, so yeah, Prized Possessions is my Hannah Swenson series. And if you keep watching the channel, you know I have kept all of them. So those are staying, and I'm gonna put those aside for right now. Okay, let's do this pile. This is another series that took me a while to gather. These are the large print books in this series. I have another one that's over there that needs to go on the shelf with this, but I love these large print ones. I think they're beautiful, and so I started to try and collect them. I don't know if there's any more than this, but I like them, so I'm keeping them. And then I have my Dreamland series by E.J. Mello. I'm missing one. I don't know if I have it somewhere. I might have it somewhere. There's the first one, The Dreamer, The Dream Catcher, which is this book, but from the guy's perspective. The Dreamer, and then there's another one. So I really highly recommend this one. It's fantasy. It follows like a sleep world, and this main character, Molly, who kind of happens on this sleep world. The cats are gonna smell the camera, or Luna's tail is just gonna be in the way. Luna, come on, honey. That way. All right, next pile. We'll grab these. Next pile, I have Pies and Prejudice. I'm keeping this. It's a cozy mystery series I'm thinking about reading. I talked about that series in my cozy mystery video. On What Grounds? This is this book 1? Yeah, I believe this is the first one in a coffee house mystery. I'm gonna keep that because it's another cozy mystery series I want to get into. The Inferno. The Inferno is actually the book, other than Alice in Wonderland, that made me fall in love with reading. It has to do with the circles of hell, and it may or may not have influenced the creepiness that I enjoy so much. So this is definitely staying. Alright, now we're going to get into books that I don't know if I'm keeping. And I just want a preference before we start. Just because I'm getting rid of a book doesn't mean that I didn't like it, or, you know, whatever. It might be your favorite book. It might not be my favorite book, so don't take any judgment to it. It could also be a book that I've had on these shelves for a long time, and I'm just not going to get into it. So the first one that's going to go, even though this is supposedly a signed first copy, it is a signed first copy, is A Study in Charlotte. It's kind of a Sherlock Holmes kind of retelling. It is a series. I was going to get into it because a lot of people said it was very cozy, and I just haven't gotten to it, so I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, and then we have The Looking Glass Wars by Frank Bendor. This is another one I bought because I love Alice in Wonderland, but again, it's one I haven't gotten to. There's some beautiful artwork in here. I think maybe I'll keep it. You know what? We're going to keep it. We're going to give it a try. Never mind. I was going to get rid of it, but we're going to keep it. All right, Philadelphia Haunts. I got this book when I went to Philly to go to a concert. We visited the Eastern State Penitentiary, and so I bought this book, and I have gone through it and kind of read it, but I think somebody at the bus garage will really enjoy some history, so I'm going to pass that along to somebody at the bus garage. Okay, another book I don't even remember buying. I really don't. It says The Thinking Woman's Guide to Real Magic by Emily Croy Barker. I don't even remember buying this. It's going. If Hermione Granger had been an American who never received an invitation to Hogwarts. This might have been her story. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, the next ones are ones that I just, I feel like I have grown out of. I read these when I was still like in my early 20s. And that is the House of Night novels by P.C. Cast and Kristen Cast. I have a lot of the books. I have Untamed, Chosen, which is the first one, I believe. Yes, I believe Chosen is the first one. Betrayed, Marked, no wait, maybe Marked is, oh yeah, Marked is the first one. So Marked, Betrayed, I have Tempted, and Hunted. So those are all gonna go. They serve me no more purpose, unfortunately. Oh my god, we have so many to go through. Okay, next. I'm gonna keep this one because I'm still really interested into reading it, and it is Ghostland, American History in Haunted Places. I apparently have a bookmark in here. Oh, means I started it. All right, so I'll be keeping that one. Okay. Another one I don't remember buying, Black Glass. It says short fiction by Karen Joy Fowler. I have no idea. It's going. Okay. Then I have two books that I thought I was going to get to and like, but I haven't. So it's going to go because it's just been too many years. And that is Spelled and Wanted by Betsy Scow. I got them at Target. They're beautiful covers and they're retellings. I think this one must be Dorothy, Wizard of Oz, and this one is Robin Hood. So beautiful covers, but it's just been on my shelf way too long. A book I kind of started and I don't really know what happened, but it was just I don't know. I couldn't get into it, and that is The Book Thief. I know a lot of people loved it so much, but I couldn't get into it, so it's going. Another book somebody might, at the Bus Garage might like. Okay, I'm keeping this book because I still really want to read it. Okay, so as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, always by cats, I'm keeping A Discovery of Witches because it's something that I think I will still read and get into closer to, obviously, spooky season. But yeah, and the cover's really pretty. Okay, one that I'm gonna get rid of because it's been on my shelf for way too long and I just don't foresee me gravitating towards it, and that is The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ade. And I got it at Ollie's. Ollie's is a hidden place. If you want like really good books, Ollie's is a really good place to buy books. So I'm gonna get rid of it. It's going on the get rid of pile. Next, again, I'm gonna get rid of this one, and this is Tiger Lily by Jodi Lynn Anderson. This is a retelling of Peter Pan, but from Tiger Lily's perspective. And again, I just don't see me reading this, so another book I'm gonna pass along. Okay, one that I'm not sure why, like what possessed me to buy this, but Anatomy of a Boyfriend, a novel by Dariusz Sanowdowski. I think I got this at the dollar store, but it's got a naked Ken on it, and I don't know, I just don't foresee me reading it. All right, one that I think I'm actually gonna keep, and that is The Summer of Dead Toys by Antonio Hill. It is a thriller, and we like a thriller, so, and it's not too, there's not too many pages in here, and it's translated. Oh, no, it's not. I kind of read that wrong. Inspector Hector Salgado is a transplanted Argentine living in Barcelona. While working on a human trafficking case, Salgada's violent temper got the best of him, and he beat a suspect within an inch of his life. Ordered on probation, he fled to Argentina to cool off a few months. Gripping, sophisticated, and wickedly entertaining, The Summer of Dead Toys introduces a charismatic new detective and announces Antonio Hill as a new master of the crime thriller. So we will keep that one. Okay. I next have Winterwood and Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. I freaking loved The Wicked Deep. If you have not read it, please do. I've not gotten to Winterwood yet. It's another one that I really am looking forward to getting a hold of, reading. She's got another book too that I bought, but I think it's like an adult. Like these are YA and the other one is adult. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I mean these are beautiful covers. So these are staying. All right, next, keeping this book because it's Alice in Wonderland, and that is After Alice by Gregory Maguire. It is a stunning cover. Like the cover itself is like this papery thing, and then like look at the hardback. It's so pretty, and it's got what do they call it, deckled edging. So it's a gorgeous book. So I'm keeping it, and I will read it. Maybe I'll do like a Alice in Wonderland retelling video. Let me know if you guys would like to see that down below. Okay, next, Love and Gelato. I've had this on my shelf for years. I'm getting rid of it. It will go to a happy home for sure. All right, next. This is gonna be like 100 years, this video. Perfume. It is this really weird horror thriller book. The movie is even more disturbing. I've read it. It was okay. I've read it, now it's going. Okay. The Beloved by M.D. Gray. I have no idea where I got this book, so it's going. I don't even know what it's about. It's going. Tiny Pretty Things by Sonia Charpardera and Danielle Clayton. I enjoyed this, but I won't pick it up again. It has to do with ballerinas, and if you want to know some insights on ballerinas, a lot of this is true. So it's really good, and there's a mystery behind it and a whodunit situation, but I've already read it and I don't see myself picking it up again. Okay, we have the Asylum series. I have Asylum, Sanctum, and Catacomb. This series is by Madeline Rowe. I read it, I love it, but I won't be picking it up again, so I'm going to give it to a good home. These will not be going. I love these books so much. I have actually read these multiple times, both of them. This is by Alexandria Bracken. This is Passenger and Wayfarer. And oh my god, I love it. It has to do with like time travel and just this budding romance, and I love it. It's a duology, so there's only these two books, but they're beautiful covers and they're staying with me. Okay, another book that's staying with me because I love it so much, and it's just a beautiful edition, and it's a classic. It's Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I really want to read this. She's the mother of science fiction, so I need to read this to kind of pay homage to her. I would like to read more classics, and this is definitely one that's on the list. Okay, another one, I don't know where I got this. I was going through a very witchy phase. I still kind of am, but I didn't know what direction to go to, and this is one that just didn't speak to me. This is Basic Witches. It says how to summon success, banish drama, and raise hell with your coven. I feel like this is more, doesn't have to do with the earth. To me, like, it's all kind of revenge-y, and I just, no, we don't like that type of witchcraft. We want peace and harmony and happiness, so it's going. To go along with the witchy books and me not understanding some things, trying to find my way, I have Fortune Telling with Tea Leaves, a beginner's guide. I tried this a couple times, and I don't know if I just didn't understand it or it just didn't speak to me, whatever. it's gonna go. Okay, one I have read, and I'm just going to bring this to the bus garage because I think somebody else would like this. This is The Devil Walks in Mattingly by Billy Coffey. I think I read this like 2 or 3 years ago, and I remember liking it, but with thrillers, I feel like once you know, like, once you've read the story as a whole, I feel like thrillers are hard to go back to, and yeah. So, okay, another one that's been on my shelf for a long time and I haven't gotten to, I don't foresee me getting it to, is The Light Between Oceans by M.L. Stedman. Just one that's been around for a while, and I won't read it. So, that's gonna go. This book is gonna stay. This is a gift from one of my ex-coworkers when I worked at the coffee shop. This is City of Thieves by David Benoff, and is this the one? Yeah, he had it signed for me, which is cool. And it was really, this book was beautiful. I read it and it made me cry, but it also made me laugh. It kind of has to do with two people during war and just kind of this, I don't know, respect and brotherhood they had for each other. And it has to do with baking a cake. It's a good book, so I love it. I'm going to keep this one. This is Survive the Night by Danielle Vega, and it is a thriller. She wrote the Merciless series, which you will see in one of these piles back here somewhere. And I don't know, this one might be good. So I'm gonna keep this as well. Alright, this one's going. The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner. This is from the Twilight Saga, and well, Twilight Saga. Enough said. Okay, these babies are, well, oh, where's the other book? Where's the other book? Okay, they gotta stay together. Okay, these are staying. These are the Death Note mangas, but it's the black edition. So there's black sprayed edges and just, they're staying. If you want a good manga, Death Note is a good one. Freaking love Death Note. Okay, this is going. I got this at Walmart. I don't even, sometimes I see a book and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna read it, but then it's like on my shelves for 100 years. This one is going. Love Turns Deadly, Roses Are Red, Violets Are Blue, Watch Your Back, I'm Coming For You. So a thriller, but it's going. Another book that was just, I was trying to get into my witchy phase, and I just think this was too advanced for me. It still is too advanced for me. So it's going. Keeping this book, this is Wicca by Harmony Nice. She used to do a bunch of YouTube videos. I don't know if she does anymore. I should look her up again. But I just love her book. It's beautiful, and you know, it's, like it says, a modern guide to witchcraft and magic, and it is. It's very user-friendly, I guess is what I'm going to say. Okay, I have 2 more witchy books that I'm going to keep. This one is The Wheel of the Year. It's, or The Guide of the Wheel of the Year, and it just gives a simple but wonderful explanation of the Wiccan holidays in the Wheel of the Year. You know, it talks about like Mabon and Yule and Samhain, and yeah, I really like to, when I know those things are coming up, I like to reference this book. So this is staying. And then this is another one that kind of helped me a little bit, and this is Modern Guide to Witchcraft, Your Complete Guide to Witches, Covens, and Spells. So that is staying. I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to do a part 2 because this is going to be so long and ridiculous. This will give me a chance to get some of these books back on the shelf, and then yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Watch out for part 2, because I don't want this to be 100 years long. So watch out for part 2. I will have started to put things back on the shelf. I would have gotten try to get some of these things out of the way. And yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe, because if you subscribe and you push that post notifications, it's going to alert you as to when part 2 is coming up. And with that, thanks guys for watching.